So when I built the garden, these little raised beds were just intended to be like family garden, but I basically just use them for market garden crops at this point. So I've got some carrots here planted like midsummer, so pretty spotty germination, and is some pelleted seed. These are some eggplants that never really did great, but just finishing up nonetheless. Some paper pot transplanted beets, just transplanted the other day. Direct seeded radishes and hawkeye turnips under the insect netting. And then I go into this tunnel where I have Salanova lettuce on the sides, spinach. This bed's spinach, and this bed's arugula. And in this tunnel, you can see in the photos that when I cleaned out all the tomatoes, there was just cherry tomatoes all over the ground. And I was just in such a rush to get the garden planted that I didn't put much thought into those tomato seeds sprouting. So my biggest mistake was that I just built these beds and planted right on top of all those tomato seeds, and they sprouted up and they became my biggest weed in here. I've since cleaned it out. I pulled all the tomato plants out, so everything's looking great now. But that is the mistake that you don't want to make when you're flipping from your summer garden into your fall garden. Is did you drop seed? Did your previous crop drop seed everywhere? This tunnel had tomatoes and cucumbers in it also, and I had the same problem. This bed especially, this bed was tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, which dropped seed all over. And I just went out yesterday and pulled all the tomato plants out. This bed had cucumbers, so it wasn't so bad. um and now these beds are, this is all celery in this bed, and this is celery and a little bit of celery root down this side, and a little green onion in the middle, and some carrots planted here. Overall, everything's looking great. Because the tomatoes were in here for so long, the pest pressure was really high. So it's been a struggle. You can see how like these plants kind of, there's like some smaller ones here, and they just got attacked by pests really bad. And then a few right here also kind of little. But then you can see like these guys just like thriving. They look great. And I think I've got the pests mostly under control. I came out here last night and sprayed a third round of beneficial nematodes in all of these tunnels. And previously I had planted it. You can see like here, we'll go down here because I know for sure. You can see all the little white spots. It's from thrips. In fact, there's a thrip. Can I get him on the camera? There he is. You see that little black bug? That's him. That's him. That's a thrip. But see how they'll kill the leaves. They're really bad. Just like on the down on this end of the tunnel. But you can see some of the new growth is looking better. So what I've been doing to combat that, and there's like white flies, not really aphids, but mostly thrips and white flies are my issues at this point. And flea beetles. See, there's a tomato plant right there that I missed. You can see the fungus gnats too. So I just sprayed beneficial nematodes in here again yesterday. And so at first I came in, I sprayed all these plants with neem oil. I might have done that twice. And then I released green lacewing eggs in here twice. And I've sprayed beneficial nematodes 3 times, I believe. So we'll see. Hopefully, that at least helps with the pest pressure. And I'm really looking forward to having all that celery for Thanksgiving. This is a bed of carrots that is just popping up. And then a bed of arugula here. Some broccoli. These are some eggplants just finishing up. Some black radishes that aren't doing great. This is a bed of Salanova lettuce. It was just paper pot transplanted yesterday. Some watermelon radishes. Some beets that were paper pot transplanted. And a couple beds of carrots here in different successions. Here's some nice beets. Some more carrots. Some more lettuce. These are some beets planted in the middle of the summer, and you can see they're just not doing good. This is what happened all summer long. So next year, I'm probably not going to plant beets in the summer. But I'm just always learning and really always just like pushing the limits of everything more than I should. A nice bed of Salanova lettuce that I'm about to harvest right now. I harvested half of it. You can see there's some heads that I took out last week just to bulk up my orders. And then a bed of dill right next to it with some cilantro down the other side, some jumbo green onions. This is a bed of arugula I just planted, and that's a bed of Salanova lettuce that'll be ready for next week. And I do believe I'm probably I'll cut that and let it go and get a second cut off of it. And I've got a bed of green onions here. This is a bed of Atlas carrots. And I just cover cropped this bed to winter rye because it's so close to this tunnel. I'm just trying to keep it from washing out and erosion issues. And then this is my nursery space where I've just got this is my nursery space where I've got all my seedlings, where I start all my seedlings. And then I've got fall mums in here too, some onions and carrots here that had spotty germination down at that end, but we'll harvest them soon and plant something else there.